are here because the outside world rejects you.
But okay, let's jump over to the next comic story here. This is a quick one. You can see here that they are going to be collecting the second arc of the current IDW Ninja Turtles. So the one we do cover on the podcast, they're going to collect the second arc into a hardcover book, like a big book. And there's also a paperback version of it. You can see it right there. You can see the two options. Now, they are currently still in the middle of the second arc, but so right now I think in June issue 9 will come out, and then 10 after that, 11. But you can see here in the description that this collection hardcover will have issues 7 through 12. So that's how long the second arc is going to last. Right now it's just up for pre-order there. You can see on Amazon. And yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. One thing to point out is kind of like the theme they're going with these collected books. If you see the first arc,
it was green.
Yeah, they went with like this green themed design here. And then now they're going with this red themed design, but it's kind of like uniform. You know what I mean? This is different than the collected books of the previous run, which each book had like a face of a character on it. I don't know if you remember that.
I do remember that.
So interesting, like they're changing up the style here of the collected books, but it is cool that they're having a paperback version and a hardcover version. I think that's cool to have both options there. That way people can collect the full story.
I do like the hardcover ones.
Yeah, they are.
They look really
cool.
nice on your like
bookcase.
Yeah.
One more thing kind of in this realm is this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles The Last Ronin box set, also hardcover, but it's like a collection of 3 different hardcover books. And this has the original Last Ronin story. It has the Lost Years prequel Last Ronin story, like how he became the Last Ronin. And then it also has the Last Ronin 2 Re-Evolution story, the whole complete story. So you get all 3 complete stories in one big box set. And this is also for pre-order. You can see there that it'll be released on December 2nd, but you can go ahead and pre-order that already. By the way, the release on the other one, the second arc of the IDW Turtles, that one the release is February 10th. I don't think we mentioned that when we were talking about it.
Of next year.
Yes,
Obviously.
February 10th of next year. Yeah, 2026. One final story here, just a preview for issue 9. Of the current IDW comics,
Which we're not caught up yet.
we are not, but we can kind of just show off this image here. It doesn't really spoil anything. That way the people that are cut up can kind of see what's happening. You can see it's a 2-page splash coming over here from AIPTcomics.com, and it's pretty much like this wide shot of Michelangelo busting into a room and taking down a bunch of Foot Patrol soldiers. And you can see him there. He starts off outside, breaks in through the door.
Goes up the stairs.
Yeah. And
He goes up the other stairs.
And I think they point out, like, they talk about, like, what weapons are being used, like, in these little cards here as he's going up. And, yeah, that's kind of like a quick little look we got at the next issue that's going to come out.
This is Juan Ferreira, right?
This is Juan Ferreira's art. Yeah.
Okay.
He is the one illustrating the current arc. I don't know if they're going to change for the third arc, but I'm liking what I'm seeing here.
Me too.
In this,
I really
at least
like
what we
it.
saw. What did we see in issue 6? I think he is when he was introduced, and that looked great. I thought it looked good. So
I like the grittiness from it.
yeah, me too.
And when does that issue come out?
That one comes out. Let's go take a look. June 11th.
June 11th.
Yeah. So that gives us a little bit of time to cover issue 7 and 8.
Yeah.
That way we're caught up again. Because the funny thing is, we were caught up. And then the construction happened and we got behind again. But that June 11th is plenty of time to catch up. Issue 7, issue 8, and then right when issue 9 comes out, we'll go ahead and break it down.
Lots of turtle stuff coming up in the summer.
Yeah, and you know they're going to start promoting the new show too around the summer because that comes out at the end of the year. So that's going to be fun to cover all that. But
so be prepared, everybody.
Yeah, and thank you for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe, hit like, share the video to all your turtle friends, and we'll go ahead and sign off here, and we'll be back with some more news. There's more like collectibles news that we need to cover, but we'll cover that in a separate video.
I want to talk about that.
Yeah, and we'll be covering news as it drops. Anything drops, we'll come on here. We'll talk about it. Yeah, we'll see you guys in a little bit with another video.